Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Om. Amen. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev, we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Sri Gurudev's going to West. And at the same time, the 25th annual International Intensive Kriya Yoga Seminar. We all prana and breath since last few days. People might have read the life of many saints in India, rishis, those who had thorough control over breath. We have read the life of Sage Valmiki, who meditated so deep, the ant hill was over his whole body. तमाम शरीर में दिमक की क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में घर बन गया. तो if we have read Sage Javana, who was underwater meditating, fishermen caught him by the net. Those who have read the life of Tailinga Swami not long ago, it was during the time of Sri Lahiri Mahasaya, he used to take deep in Ganga, 5 miles away, he will get up. He will pass underwater, 5 miles, then he will come up. A long-time disciple of Sri Gurudev, he was telling the story from his life. So it is a contemporary incident, not too old. During flood time, the fishermen caught a sadhu underwater. They thought it's a big fish. And the sadhu was in meditative posture, and he was lotus posture, and he was like that. So first they thought it is dead body. Then they saw that it is not dead body because the body, it was underwater. So they removed his lotus posture and slowly he came into consciousness and he lived. And these people in the village, and in that village he lived. So he was telling many incidents of that sadhu who was rescued underwater. Nobody knows from where he came. He didn't say from where he was. And how long did he live underwater? Yesterday, while discussing about Prana, we discussed about Devadatta, Dhananjaya, Gauna pranas, and those who control our food, thirst, and so on. A yogi or a spiritual practitioner should get rid of quite a few distractions which comes in body and mind. One distraction is, feeling hungry, feeling thirsty, getting call of nature, restlessness of mind, breath, even twinkling of the eyes. So they want to get rid of it. All these pranas, this dasa prana, one who regulates them, and again, one's practice and ultimately the grace. Always remember, practice is in our own hand. If we practice, the grace will come. Grace is there. We'll be able to behold the grace. So two things needed simultaneously. We are ordinary human beings, but we are not ordinary. If you think you are ordinary, you will be ordinary. If you think I am a child of divine, I have the ability. I have the ability. Sri Gurudev used to tell that countless people whom will call us really sinners, they got complete transformation. Complete. And we are not like them. We are much better. Criminal, murderer, and so on. If they could change their life, why can't we? That is why Sri Gurudev used to say, Ado Ichha. The first is my own desire. Do I really want to change myself? If I want to change myself, who can stop me? Then Gurudev used to say, Ado Ichha Tato Sadhu Sangha, good company. Good company motivates, inspires. Tato sadhana. Only good company is not enough. Gurudev used this ichha, tato sadhu sangha, tato sadhana, tato siddhi. So he told these are the 4 steps and 3 steps in our hand. Ichha, company, and sadhana. And then the rest is there. What is happening to us? Why our desire is not strong? Because we have not given the priority to the highest goal. We give priority to the ordinary things. There is the problem. Priority is this, other things will be there. Priority is God, family will be there, job will be there, business will be there, your need for the body will be there, but the priority is there. So what is the priority in our life? Is God really our priority? Is self-transformation really the priority? Am I determined for that? Otherwise, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, chathare sayanam. So again and again. The priority in life. If one controls this prana, one will control all these things. In Taittiriya Upanishad, there is a mantra. Pranam Deva Anuprananti Manusya Pasavaschaye Devaha. Devaha Pranam Anuprananti. Devaha means this celestials, the devas. They follow the prana. Here prana is Brahma. Prana is God. Prana is God. Prana is soul. Prana is Brahman. In Upanishad, many places it is a prana is Brahma. Prana is Satya. Prana is everything. So before going into this mantra, I will take you to another mantra in the yogic text. Ayuhu Vayu, Palam Vayu, Vayu Dhata Sharirinaha, Vayuhu Sarvam Idam Vishwam, Vayuhu Pratyaksha Devata. Here, Vayu means prana. Before again going deeper into it, Sthira Prana, Sukma Prana, Spandita Prana, and Swasa. Sthira Prana is Brahma. Sthira Prana is God. Sthira Prana means still Prana. Prana in absolute stillness is Brahman, is God. Sukma Prana, when Prana is on the verge of or on the verge of manifestation, it is Sukma Prana. Sukma, if Prana is if you come to the body, Prana is the soul. Brahma and soul, they're one. And the Prana, Sthira Prana. Sukma Prana, they are remaining in different parts of the body, in different chakras, we discussed. Then Spandita Prana, when Prana becomes more, closer to a dynamism, Prana Spandana. For example, I'll stop my breath for a minute, for a moment. But there is spandana, heartbeat is there. Even if I hold my breath, the heart is beating. Pulse is there. The yogis, those who regulate the pulse also, so they go to sthira, sukma prana, then sthira prana. Then comes swasa, the breath, chanchala prana. Swasa, the breath, is chanchala prana, gatishila prana. Prana, chanchala prana, spandita prana, sukma prana, gatishila, sthira prana. In this mantra, Ayuhu, Vayuhu, Vayu means prana or the breath. Palam Vayuhu, life is breath, lifespan is breath. Breath is strength. Balam Vayuhu, Vayuhu Dhata Sharirinaha, Sarira, the body, Sariri, the beholder of the body or the embodied being. For the embodied beings, breath sustains life, Dhata, holds life for every embodied being. Embodied being means plants, animals, all. Dhata means Brahma, the creator. Another meaning of Dhata, Brahma, the creator. Very simple thing. Thought which is created in a person, for example, now in this person, and thought is again manifested through the words coming out as sound, it is again the same air. Every word is air. Every word is air coming out of the mouth in a special way. We are chanting Om. Chanting Om is pranayama. Inhale, exhale slowly with a sound, and you can chant longer if you have little more control over breath. It is pranayama. So sound is breath. Vayuhu dhata sharirinaha. Vayuhu sarvam idam vishwam. Idam sarvam, all this, everything, the entire universe is nothing but prana. Vayuhu pratyaksha devata. Vayu air, Vayu breath, Vayu prana is directly perceived divinity. Now come back to this mantra. Prano deva anuprananti. Devaha in the cosmic form, the celestials. In a gross form, the elements. In body, if I come as a sadhaka, first I have to think of where are devas. Devaha pranam anuprananti. In this body, there are devas, divine elements, divine energy, divine beings. Right eye, left eye, middle eye, nose, ears, mouth, tongue, hand, feet, genital organ, anus, skin, the whole body, the skin. Everywhere there is a presiding deity. Everywhere there is presiding deity. One thing, be very careful. Do you know? In the eyes, right eye the sun, the left eye the moon, the middle eye the fire. If I see bad, I am disrespecting the deities who are there. They become, really, they become, you can imagine what? They are the illumination, joy, bliss. But when they see that these people, they're using the eyes for wrong thing. In the same way, mouth. In the mouth, the organ of speech, there is presiding deity, Bhagdevata. If any wrong word is coming out of the mouth, anytime, so this is part of sadhana, that how careful I should be in my look, in my talk, in my movement, everything. Ask yourself, in our daily life, are we really conscious? Or we are guided by our impulsive, emotional, and explosive behavior? How are we? How do we talk? हम साधक साधिका है, हमारे 10 इंद्रियों का प्रयोग हम कैसे करते हैं? देवताओं की उपासना होता है या देवताओं की अवमानना होता है? Be careful. प्राणम देवः अनुप्राणन्ति, मनुष्यः पशवश्च. It is in all, in manusya, in human, in animals, and so in everywhere. Another thing I will tell you, we sometimes think that maybe trees do not see, trees do not feel. It is a completely wrong concept. The trees are also sensitive. They feel they understand. I was reading a book, Secret Life of Plants. It is not a new book, nearly 50 years old publication. It is by American scientists. They are observing, do you know what is happening? Science and technology, they do not want to do more study on all this because do you know what will happen? Science and spirituality will become one. Scientists are afraid of spirituality. Be very clear. Scientists are afraid of spirituality. If anybody speaks a little bit this, they say no, it is not the subject matter of science. It is true. Otherwise, very honest, sincere study, it will say that they have. That's simple example. We all have read autobiography of Yogi, mostly, maybe. If you have not read, you can read it. I have read 3 times. In autobiography of Yogi, 2 chapters on 2 different people. One is Jagdish Chandra Bose, a scientist of India. Another is Luther Burbank, an American. If you read those 2 chapters, it will be clearly understandable that how the plants are responding to human communication. Luther Burbank, talking to the plants in a loving way, could change the behavior, the nature. No thorn. Big potatoes, cactus, no thorn. Roses without thorn. Just conversation, talking, thought power. It is there. It is not just imagination or fancy stories. Let us come back. We are spiritual people. How do we behave? How do we talk? Pranam devaha anupranamti manushyaha pasavaschaye prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. Again, come back. Ayuhu, vayuhu. Here it is prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. Prana is the life or lifespan of all living beings. Here I will tell a little bit on breath, but we'll continue because we are inhaling and exhaling. If you simple explanation, not the metaphoric and deeper explanation, inhalation is prana, the simple meaning. Exhalation is apana. But the masters tell the reverse. Inhalation is apana, exhalation is prana. I'm not going to that. And if I tell in simple inhalation, exhalation, do you know, if you observe your own breath, the time you take to inhale and time you take to exhale in a normal condition, not that you are inhaling slow, long, deep, just normal breath, you will clearly observe, it is truth, that in period of inhalation is shorter than period of exhalation. Am I clear? You can observe it. Your normal breath. What does it mean? With every exhalation, we are exhaling more prana out. We are exhaling more prana out. As a result, what will happen? In every breath, we are facing death very close because exhalation is becoming more longer. More prana going out, more prana going, less prana going in. So there is loss of prana. So loss of prana leads to, that is why it is said, Prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. What is ayuhu? Ayuhu, it is from the root verb e. Ayuhu, e dhatu. Eti gachati iti ayuhu. Eti gachati iti ayuhu. E dhatu means to go, to move. So ayuhu has few meanings. One meaning is age. One meaning of ayu, how much is your age? Ayu kitna hua aapka? Age. Second meaning is lifespan. Dirghayu, Shalpa ayu, lifespan. Short life, long life. Ayuhu. Ayuhu. Another meaning is life itself. Ayuhu, life itself. So prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. Prana is life. Prana is lifespan. So prana is everything for. So prana is everything for us. But prana is, Gurudev said, breath is your real wealth. Breath is your real wealth. But if we think in our daily life, how we misuse our breath, abuse our breath, be careful. Ayuhu, you know, in the Bhagavad Gita, the word ayu is used in food. While describing our food, it is said, eat ayu. Ayuhu, sattvam, bala, arogyam, sukha priti vivardhana, rasya, snigdha, sthira, hrudya, ahara, sattvika priyaha. This is about sattvic food. Ayuhu means ghee. These are all, it said ayuhu. What is ayu as food? It said you have to eat, this is sattvic food. What is ayuhu? Ayu means, one meaning of ayu is ghee. So ayu has quite a few meanings. Now, prano hi bhutanam ayuhu tasmat sarva ayusham uchyate. Sarva. Prana devaha anuprananti, all the devas, they follow prana. So, yesterday I told blinking of the eyes. Which prana? Kurma. Kurma prana is associated with blinking of the eyes. If you can control prana, your eyes will not blink. Hunger and thirst. Which prana? If you control prana, you will have control over your thirst and hunger. Do you know, if you read autobiography of Yogi Girivala, the non-eating saint, Girivala, I have read, and not I have read, I have heard from a sadhu who lived with two great people. One is Swami Chidananji, one is Anandamema. He said that if we think of one day food of ours, the quantity of food we eat normally is few days food of Swami Chidananji. Few days, maybe a week. one day food of ours was 1 month food of Ma Anandamayi. She was just, she would not eat. Devotees used to force her to eat. I met one old man. I don't know he's alive or not. It was maybe 20 years ago. I met him in USA. So after a public talk, he came to see me. Then he told, I was a student of Ranchi school when Swami Satyanandji was there. Is it so? I was excited to hear from him. He said, I was staying in the hostel. Then he was telling one incident. He said, one day Ma Anandamai came and she stayed there for weeks. During those days, she was not so much crowded. And so the students, the residents, they were given the responsibility. You have to take breakfast for her. You have to take lunch for her. So the breakfast was in a small bowl, little bit of halwa. The sweet dish, halwa. So this, he was a boy. This old man was telling, I went, he was already 12, 13. I took this halwa, I went and bowed to Ma and told, I have brought breakfast for you. She said, I will not eat. Why? Did I do any mistake? He said, no, you are sweet. You have not done any mistake. I will not eat. So, I will not eat. Please eat. He said, if you follow me, I'll eat. He said, what? Come here. You sit on my lap. I will feed you and you will feed me. So literally, he was taking food to the mouth of Ma, and Ma was so much halwa, and she fed more to him. She might have taken a spoon of halwa. That's all, a spoon. And when he was narrating, I was thinking of this word of that sadhu who told that our one day food is 1 month food of Ma Anandamayi. How could they live? Again, it is prana. Again, it is prana, that prano hi bhutanam ayuhu tasmat sarva ayusham uchyate. If you want to live healthy, if you want to live peaceful, if you want to live in joy, if you want to live or even success, everything depends upon prana. If prana is so nice, ayuhu vayuhu, balam vayuhu. Bala means strength, willpower, power of intelligence, memory power, ability to take decision, thought power, all these. It is breath. It is prana. Physical power. Physical power is also breath. Paramahansa Yoganandaji, he was born in a family of yogis. All his brothers, each one was unique. His youngest brother, Vishnu Charan Ghosh, I don't know how many of you have heard about him. He was a Hatha yogi, tremendous willpower. And he was able to show lots of miracles. Miracles means, the car will run over him. He was traveling all over the world. On one hand, Paramahansa Yoganandaji is speaking of meditation, and Vishnu Ghosh, he is talking of all this. It is nothing but miracle, but breath control, willpower. He exhibited it all over in Japan, in USA, in many places. He did it. It is all prana. It is all prana. Now, ayuhu, vayuhu, balam vayuhu, vayu dhata saririna. Prana is the cause of life. Prana is the cause of death. Prana is the cause of lifespan. So Gurudev told, do you know? This is his example. He said Shiva, Shava. Shiva, Shava. And he quoted a verse from the meditation Mother Kali, Kali Dhyana. Savarupa Mahadeva Hrudayo Parisamstita. A line. Mother Kali is standing on the bosom of Lord Shiva, who is lying down as Shava. Shavarupa Mahadeva Hrudayo Parisamstita. What does it mean? Gurudev said, Shava, Shiva, what is the difference? Ikara, one E. Shava, Shiva, the difference is one E. Shava, Shiva. E is Shakti. E is Shakti. Prana has two aspects. Sthira prana is static, and Sukma, Spandita, Chanchala prana, Gatichila is kinetic. One who knows the use of both the prana, how to go to the state of stillness, maybe 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, natural holding without discomfort. Not this. And one who knows how to regulate breath. Vayu dhata saririnaha. Vayuhu sarvam idam vishwa. The whole body, it is nothing but prana. All pervading prana, special prana, sthira prana. Everywhere there is prana. And because of prana, we are prani. Because of life, we are living beings. Because of breath, we are alive. But do we really love our breath? Very simple question to you for your own self-analysis and answer. You are sitting in front of your teacher. Your teacher is telling all the time, watch your breath. Watch your breath. Don't forget, day and night. Since your teacher has come to this class, already it is about how many, 40 minutes or more. How long you have watched your breath? आपका जिसको गुरुजी बोलते हो वो बोलता है कि हमेशा श्वास के ऊपर नजर रखो, और आप 40 मिनट गुरुजी के साथ बैठे हो, आप कितने श्वास के ऊपर नजर रखे हो, या आलोचना में डूब गए हो, श्वास को भूल गए हो? तो वही तो गलती है। हम यदि गुरुजी के सामने बैठ करके भूल जाते हैं, तो हम जब घर को जाएंगे कितना याद रहेगा? If we forget our breath, sitting in the classroom, in the company of the teacher, then when we are at home, what will happen? Breath is everything. Breath is our life. In the yogic scripture, let us come to the body. Our body, which we have, it has a measurement. It has a measurement. You will tell which measurement? Height and weight. It is a yogic measurement. You will ask, what is yogic measurement? There are, in Odia, there is a saying that nijo hatere nije 14 pa. In Odia, there is a saying, nijo hatere nije 14 pa. This expression is used. को अर्थरे व्यवहार करा जाए ओडिया पंडित निज हाथ निजे 14 पा माने निजको one who considers himself as I am everything, I know everything. This is the, but it has an inner meaning. Every person in his own measurement of hand is 3.5 hands. 3.5. The traditional measurement, this is called as bitasti. From here to here. हिंदी में पता नहीं, उड़िया में चाखंड. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? बिता, एक बिता, 2 बिता. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? हाथ. 1 हाथ, 2 हाथ. तो सो बितस्ती से बिता हुआ है. सो 1 बिता, 2 बिता. तो इसी को आप नापेंगे तो एक 26 अंगुल होता है. एक हाथ है 4 अंगुल. कितना हुआ? 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4 fingers measurement. So this is 24 fingers approximately. One's own height is 84 fingers. चर्म वेढ़ीची सिना 84 की चित्त तो दिय नीलगिरी वासी की. It is one Odia spiritual verse. So in 20 fingers, in ancient time the measurement was different. It was long ago. It is said it is 96 fingers. How many? 96 fingers. They were becoming taller. Now we are getting shorter. So 96 fingers. A verse I am quoting. षड्नवति अंगुली मानम शरीरम कर्मरूपकम. षड्नवति. षट means 6. Navati means 90. 96 fingers height is the height of the human being. Approximate. Do you know, there is again another measurement. Gurudev used to say, in Purusha Sukta, we chant Sahasra Sirsa Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sa Bhumi Vishwatya Bhrutya Atyatishta Dasangulam. Gurudev used to ask, Dasangulam means 10 fingers. What is this 10 fingers? Gurudev said 10 fingers, you see, from the eyebrows, 4 to here. 4 to the fontanel. Atyatishta Dasangulam. You remain in this, and this 10 fingers place. Here also, 4, 2, here. From here also, 4, 2, here. From everywhere it is 10 finger place. So each human body, Sariram Karma Rupakam, It is an interesting expression. This body which we have got, how did you get it? Grace of God. How did you get this body? Is it grace of God or something? Forget about grace is there always. For everything there is grace, but it is Purva Janma Satkarma, good work. We have got this human birth from our good birth of the previous life, and then grace of God. That is why it is said, Karma Rupakam Shariram, Karma Rupakam. Sarira is also called as medium of activities. Medium of activities. If the body is there, we can work. Once the body is gone, if this body will die, ordinarily those who are not liberated, for them it is not death. Then what will happen? Gross body will die, astral and causal body will be there. It is alive. They can see, they can feel, they can understand, but they cannot communicate. Do you know what happens to the departed individual? Suppose the father is gone and sees that how the children are quarreling, they feel so sad. They are really going to the court for the property. I heard from a pastor in West. Pastor means priest. He told that Baba, he was also involved in this incident. One family, the old man had a lot of money, and he had the will, anybody who will do his final death ritual, whatever, will inherit. Do you know what happened? He was there in the burial. Another brother coming at taking the body out, bringing another priest and burying in another place, claiming that he has done it. It is not story. It is real incident. The pastor himself was telling, because he was a party into this, he was a witness. He was telling how people can go to which level. If you think of that father who left the body and what the children are doing with the dead body, then I smiled. I thought, oh God, if the father would have been, nowadays they are cremating everywhere. If you would have said that anybody will cremate myself, one will cremate, second son cannot cremate, because once cremated is gone. Because it is buried, you take it and bury at another place, you tell that I have done it. Playing with dead body, they don't understand that the father is there. My dear friends, be very careful. God, this body we have got as grace is our karma and also grace. Don't misuse your body. Don't misuse your mind. Don't misuse your breath. Don't misuse the opportunity. So much of opportunities. Again, I'll tell you that this is my young age thought for myself. Later on, I have told at many places. When I was young, this thought was very vibrant in me. If at all, God will be standing face to face and will ask me what you have done, what you are doing. Do you have answers? Suppose now we have to leave the body and God will ask, I gave you human body, I gave you birth in a beautiful country, I brought you to a spiritual teacher, You got the opportunity to meditate, what you have done. Nowadays, I'm not traveling so much. When I was traveling to different cities, and mostly in West, I did it. In every program, I used to tell, close your eyes. They close the eyes. I tell, gurus are watching, and well, then your teacher is watching. Nobody is watching you. So answer honestly. How do you become angry? How many raise up your hands? They raise up the hands. How many of you smoke? They raise up the hands. How many of you meditate every day 2 times? Like this, I used to ask. It was very interesting. Then at the end, I said, okay, thank you for your honesty and your cooperation. Then I used to tell, smoking is not good. Just like this. To be angry is not good. It's up to you. So, do you know what happened when I said smoking is not good? Some disciples used to come and give, their smoking stuff to me. From today, I'll not smoke anymore. So I take all those in my pocket. So I had, suppose I'm staying at your home. So I have my own altar. In the altar, I keep everything offered to Gurudev. Please help them, bless, take care of them. Give them determination. Once he has said that, he will not smoke. Do you know what happened one day? I was in a country, in a devotee's home. I was staying in the daughter's room. And I have gone to the program. The daughter has gone to her room to take something. And her eyes went to my altar and found, all this smoking stuff. And coming to her mother, Mom, Baba smokes. What? You come, I'll show you, he smokes. He has all this. And it is not one or two, it's quite a bit. So, however, the question I'm asking, you ask yourself, really, God has given this body, God has brought to this world, God has given this life, God has given opportunity. Who knows tomorrow? There is no guarantee. There is no guarantee of tomorrow. There is no guarantee of next breath. We plan. Tomorrow it will happen, next day it will happen. Paramahansa Yogananda also planned. He wrote complete Temple of Sri Yukteswar, I am coming to India. He wrote it. And temple was complete. But he didn't come. And don't analyze. Why did he tell this? Did he not know? Don't. The purpose of telling this, there is no guarantee what will happen next day, next moment. How are we? Where is our mind? What is our change? It is in our hands. Sat nabati anguli manam sariram karmarupakam dehat bahirgato vayuho subhava dvadas angulam. Now comes the practice. From the body, the air is coming out, exhalation. Exhalation, breath, what is in Sanskrit? Ordinarily, people tell praswasa. And inhalation is nishwasa. It is a praswasa, prabesha swasa, praswasa, nirgata swasa, nishwasa. You will see the translation mostly the other way. That is why it is said the scriptures, when you want to practice it, learn from a teacher. Understand, listen to scripture from a teacher, not by reading the book. However, here it is said the natural exhalation, when air is coming out, its natural exhalation is 12 fingers, 4, 4, 4, up to this. Warm air will It is a natural breath. And when it is coming less and less and less, it's sadhana. When one will not feel warm air from the nose at all, but breathing. Natural breath will be going, but no warm air will be coming. It is, and so on. We'll discuss about the breath and its practice, its effect gradually in other classes. But main thing, my humble and sincere request to all of you, don't waste time. Don't waste your mind. Don't abuse your sense organs. Don't, waste a moment. Don't waste your breath. Time is so precious. And says Patanjali said, again and again, I'm reminding you, Satu Dirghakala Nairantariya Satkara Asevita Drudabhumi. Dirghakala means for a longer period of time. Nirantara, continuously. Satkara, with good thought, good activities. Satkara. Asevita. Asevita is serving. Seva. Seva means serving the Guru, serving Guru's cause, serving God, serving God's creation. Remember, without Seva, there will be no sadhana. Be very clear. Guru Susrusaya Vidya. बिना सेवा विद्या नहीं होता है. सेवा मतलब नहीं है कि पास में बैठ करके पांव को दबाना. सेवा is not giving massage. Seva is not looking and staring at. Jesus was sitting at a devotee's home and he told, tell me, a son who follows the father's words and works for the father is great, or one who is sitting and staring at the father is great? He told. The answer is clear. One who fulfills the will of the master or the teachings of the master, one practices the words of the masters, is much greater than just sitting and staring. And many, they love to sit and stare. It is not practice. However, let us not waste. Waste not, want not. Gurudev said, waste your time with none but God, then time will not be wasted. Let us all sit straight, close our eyes. With deep love, let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. Let us pray. O God, O Gurudev, through your grace and past good karma, I got this human body. Through your grace, I have got good company. I have got this beautiful sadhana. Bless me to be your worthy child. I'll be strict to myself. I'll be sincere. I'll be true to myself. I will not misuse my eyes, ears, mouth. I will not forget any breath. I'll remember every breath. In my thoughts, words, and activities, I'll be always remembering you and serving you. Bless me. I bow to you again and again. Let us chant. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I bow to God, I bow to Gurudev, and I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Om. Amen.